Alright, let's talk about it. The best of 5 series, Booker vs John Cena for the United States title. This was one of my favourite feuds in 2004. The best of 5 series is very comparable to the NBA playoffs. Whoever wins 3 out of 5 matches becomes the new United States champion. Booker T has actually been in a best out of 7 series against Chris Benoit twice in his career. They faced off in 1998 for the WCW World Television Championship, and again in 2005 for the United States Championship. I will be covering those 2 matches as well, so stay in tone for that. So what led to the feud between John Cena and Booker T? It starts with Kurt Angle. At this time, Kurt Angle was the general manager of SmackDown, and boy oh boy did he fire a lot of superstars. He was considered a heel general manager, and screwed a lot of SmackDown superstars, which included John Cena. John Cena was the United States champion and had to defend his title against Booker T. During the match, Kurt Angle and his assistant or bodyguard, Luther Reigns, was watching the match at ringside, hoping that Booker T would win the title. Around the end of the match, John Cena and Booker T were wrestling outside of the ring, and guess who was caught in the middle of the brawl? Kurt Angle. John Cena was about to clothesline Booker T, but he ducked, and Kurt Angle took the blow instead. Kurt Angle was furious and stripped John Cena of the United States title, leaving the title vacant and up for grabs. On the following week of SmackDown, Kurt Angle saw so much potential in Booker T that he was going to give him the title the following week, but instead let him hold on to the title for the night, letting Booker T know what it feels like to be the champ. Later that same night, on SmackDown, Kurt Angle loses his position as the general manager for faking his injury and costing Eddie Guerrero's chance for winning the WWE Undisputed title the previous week. Finally, Kurt Angle's reign of terror was over, and a new general manager was appointed to SmackDown, Theodore Long. Since the United States title was still vacant, he created an 8-man elimination match for the United States title. During this match, there are only 3 left: Booker T, Rob Van Dam, and John Cena. RVD gives John Cena the 5-star frog splash, but Booker T pins John Cena instead with the 1-2-3 pin. Then, Booker hit RVD with the scissors kick, winning the match and becoming the new United States champion. The following week, Theodore Long made a number 1 contender match for the United States title, which involved John Cena and RVD. Of course, John Cena won and is now going to face Booker T. Later that night, Theodore claimed that John Cena never lost the title and was stripped of it instead. He also said Booker T and John Cena are pretty evenly matched. This is when the general manager had a great idea for the 2 superstars: a best of 5 series. I honestly think this was a great way to introduce Theodore Long because he came up with some great matches in 2004. The series starts off in SummerSlam 2004. Booker T is really tearing Cena down, but Cena doesn't give up. John Cena gives Booker T the FU out of nowhere and wins the first match. The second match took place in SmackDown 2 weeks later. Booker T wins the match by a roll-up pin when John Cena head hits the top turnbuckle. So now, the series is evenly matched. Now this is a little different. The third match was not aired on Thursday Night SmackDown, but was instead aired in Sydney, Australia during the weekend. Booker T recapped what happened in Australia. John Cena went for the crossbody, but Booker T caught John Cena and went for a roll-up pin while grabbing his shorts for the second win. So basically, Booker won 2 out of 5 matches by a roll-up pin. Okay, now John Cena is in trouble, and Booker T is really confident about his next win, which will seal the deal for him. 4th match begins, and Booker and John are throwing equal blows at each other, not giving up. Booker T hits John Cena with the title, going for the win while the ref was not looking, but John kicks out. Then, Booker tries to go for a signature move, the scissors kick. John counters the scissors kick with an FU and pins Booker for the win. Now the series is tied 2-2, and the final match will take place at No Mercy. Alright, here we are at the last match. Booker and John square off. Booker hits John with the bookend, kicks to the face, submission moves, and everything in between, but it still wasn't enough to pin John. Booker was very tempted to hit John with a chair, but knew if he did, he would lose the title. Booker tries to go for the scissors kick, but John counters. Booker goes for the DDT, and John counters the DDT with an FU. The FU connects, and John pins Booker. 1, 2, 3, and finally wins the series and is now a 2-time United States champion. I honestly enjoyed the best of 5 series. At this point, Booker T was recently drafted to SmackDown and needed a push in his career, and this feud really helped Booker. It was only John Cena's second year in the WWE, and he was slowly becoming a main event superstar at this point as well. They both brought out the best in each other, and I enjoyed every minute of it. I'm sure Booker was also a mentor to John, since at this point, Booker has been in the wrestling business for quite some time. I'll be covering more matches that I enjoyed and matches I did not enjoy, so subscribe, like and share for more upcoming videos, and have a great day.